a lot of the best relationships I have now with mentors, with coaches, it's been introductions through people I met in my time at Haskayne.
Audra and I met in the MBA program. She was this quirky drama background student, very different than anyone else in the program. She had creativity, she had different ideas, she looked at things from a different perspective. And so because of that, her and I and Kenny actually started a company after we were in the MBA program together.
I really was excited to go into business with Audra. It was an amazing opportunity. She really likes to take on big problems and big challenges.
She's a very determined young lady.
Yeah, she's very honest, very people-oriented.
And she started at an early age. When she wanted something, she knew that she couldn't get it on her own. She would recruit others to help her get it.
Right now, I'm working at an organization called the Leftovers Foundation, which works at the intersection of food waste and food access. So we rescue food from local cafes, bakeries, grocery stores, and we deliver it to nonprofits and charities in Calgary, Edmonton, and Winnipeg.
She's come in at Leftovers at a time when they have been going through an enormous amount of change. She's really stepped up, she's leaned into it, not an easy thing to do. And she's done an excellent job of it.
The work that she's doing right now at the Leftovers Foundation is a great example of the type of work that you can come out and do with a business degree or an MBA that maybe isn't standard to what people think you can do.
Business and nonprofit should be so much more integrated than they are. Nonprofits are just businesses with different rules. There's so much opportunity for innovation and growth within the organization, and I think that that is a product of my time as an entrepreneur and bringing that into the organization.
Audra puts people first, always wants to hear about their input, their feedback, and their thoughts, but most importantly, she truly cares about people's well-being.
Audra represents a new wave of business leaders. She is incredibly purpose-driven. When she finds a purpose that she really strongly believes in, she puts 100% into that.
She's one of those individuals that is always working hard, whether people are watching or not, and really looks to execute on her goals and objectives, regardless of the situation.
Congratulations, Audra. This is very well deserved. I think this will probably be the first of many awards in your career because I only see great things for you on the horizon.
Congratulations, Audra, on receiving this award. Very deserving. I'm so happy for you and very excited for everything that you're doing and will continue to do in the future.
Congratulations, Audra, on this amazing award and achievement. Definitely going to be the first of many to come.
Audra, on behalf of your whole family, your sisters, dad, and I, and all your extended family, we are very proud of you. Congratulations and all the best going forward.
Congratulations, Audra.
Good evening. My name is Julie Lee. I'm a current undergraduate student at Haskayne, pursuing a degree focused on entrepreneurial thinking and innovation. Throughout my degree, I've had the pleasure of leveraging business as a force for social good through skills-based volunteering with organizations such as Woods Homes, Enactus U Calgary, and TEDx Youth. It is my honor to present this year's Haskayne Rising Star Award to Audra Stevenson. Audra's path is a bit unconventional for a business grad. Growing up in Calgary, Audra found a passion for the arts, where she built her creative process and found her love for whimsy. After completing her undergraduate degree in technical theater at the University of Alberta, Audra continued to support the thriving art scene and a local community of artists. In 2015, Audra began her MBA studies at the Haskayne School of Business. Audra brought a new perspective to the classroom, challenging her classmates to lean into non-traditional approaches to business models, building empathy, and embracing a flair for the artistic. Equipped with her arts background and strong business acumen, Audra has built a unique, creative, and inclusive perspective to engaging with and serving her community. She now combines her passions, business practice and theory, community advocacy, and innovative thinking, and applies this to her work with entrepreneurs, small businesses, and nonprofits. Together with fellow Haskayne MBA graduates, Kenny Lauren and Josh Malade, Audra founded Fresh Angles Incorporated, a boutique consulting company which helps to diversify Calgary's entrepreneurial community and support small tech startups. In her role as interim CEO of the Leftovers Foundation, Audra has made a commitment to addressing food insecurity, reducing food waste, and increasing food access to the most vulnerable in our society. Audra also hasn't forgotten her roots. In addition to her work with the Leftovers Foundation and Fresh Angles, Audra serves as the chair for Handsome Alice Theatre, a local theatre company supporting and advocating for women's voices and empowerment in the creative space. As I prepare to graduate later this year, I reflect on the diverse opportunities to make an impact on our community through business, exemplified by Audra's story. It's inspiring for me to see strong female leaders, such as Audra, paving the path for a creative career in human-centered advocacy and innovation. Audra, you're a shining example of what it means to be service-driven, a social innovator, and a community advocate. You represent the best and brightest of our Haskayne alumni family, and I'm excited to follow the work you do. Congratulations on receiving the 2021 Haskayne Rising Star Award.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to receive this award and to also just be in such amazing company with Dean Jim DeWald and the other award recipients, Whitney and Eleanor. First, I just want to thank my family and friends for their kind words in the video and all the support they've given me through the many twists and turns of my career so far. In particular, I want to thank my fiance, Barry, who I've always said is the biggest investor in whatever project I pursue. And a huge thank you to the Haskayne School of Business and the team that put together this event. I started the MBA program when I was 23 years old, and true to my theater roots, I came in rocking a very art student aesthetic that was a shaved head and a crop top. And when I walked in on my first day, I saw that everyone was wearing a suit. Like literally everyone was wearing a suit. And I straight up panicked. I felt like it was very obvious that I didn't belong and that I didn't know anything about business and I didn't even know why I was there. And I called my mom that night and I tried to quit, but instead she bought me a blazer to wear to my first block week class presentation. And I'm so glad that I decided to stay, even though I was absolutely terrified. I learned so much during my time at Haskayne, not just about economics or strategy, but about what I cared about, how much I love creative problem solving, and most importantly, how crucial it is that people from all sorts of backgrounds, especially the arts, how crucial it is that we're all working together on the biggest challenges that we face as a society. I learned that my arts background gives me a really unique perspective and a creative way to look at big, complex problems. And I shouldn't downplay or discount that skill set. I should emphasize it. And that's what's led me down a career path that looks kind of nonlinear on paper, but on closer reflection, it really is a culmination of my passion for connecting community, having a positive impact, and creating opportunities for social revolution. Being part of the Haskayne community has meant so much to me. The friends from my cohort, the professors who spent extra time with me, the career advisors and mentors that I met through the Haskayne network, every single person I ever asked for help, they showed up for me in more ways than I could ever imagine, whether it was starting my company and recommending us for things, or even just an office to sit in and lament my economics grade. It's really a community that supports its own, and I'm really, really thankful to be part of it. So thank you once again to the Haskayne School of Business for recognizing those of us who are still at the beginning. We're still figuring things out, and I have a lot of big challenges ahead. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening.